So for this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to do a single crochet. So we're going to start by making a slip knot. So we do this by wrapping our yarn around 2 fingers as so. Then we slide our hook underneath the first loop and we pull through our next loop. I give it a bit of a twist, that makes it a bit easier, and then I pull that tight. I can use my fingers to help me do that. I then use this finger to pull the thread that's not going to be doing anything out of my way, just to keep it away from me. Then I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to pull my hoop through one. And I'm going to proceed to chain several hoops. I'm going to proceed to chain several hoops or loops. So we yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and we keep going until we've got a chain that's the length that we want to work with. Now, once we have a chain, you will notice that we have a hoop here with our needle or our hook. So from here, what we want to do is we're going to count 2 chains along. So not including this chain. That's our first, that's our second. So let me show you. Not this one, not this one, but this one. We're going to insert our hook into there. Then we're going to draw up a loop and we're going to pull that through both. There's our first single crochet. We are then going to go into our next hole, yarn over, and again we're going to pull through 2. Once more, we're going to go into our next gap, yarn over, and we're going to pull through 2. We find our next loop and pull through 2. And you will start to see that we're forming our first chain of single crochet. So we go back into the next hole, we yarn over, and we pull through both of those loops into our next gap, yarn over, and we pull through, pull through the 2. And there you can see we've got our first chain single crochet forming nicely, and we just keep repeating the process. So into the next gap, pull through 2. Sorry, yarn over first and pull through 2. Into the next gap, yarn over, pull through 2. Into the next gap, yarn over, pull through 2. Into the next gap, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we come into the very last gap, yarn over, pull through both of those. Now, once we've got that far, and then if we want to come back along here, what we will have to do is chain 1. And then we're going to turn our work. We're going to skip this first chain. And when we've skipped the first chain, we are going to pop our hook through there, same as we did before. So in, pull through 2, in, pull through 2, oops, find our next hoop, in, pull through 2, into the next one, pull through 2, into our next one, yarn over, pull through 2, into our next one, yarn over, pull through 2, into the next one, yarn over, pull through 2, into our next one, and pull through 2, and into our final one, pull through 2, and then if we want to go back along, once again we're then going to chain 1 and repeat that process. So I hope this helps, and I hope you can master this skill. Any troubleshooting or any queries, let me know in the comments below and I will try to help. But there you go. So hopefully you will have completed your first single crochet. Good luck.